Hi everyone, my name is Claire Marie to Mugcup, and welcome to my video. Okay, so we wouldn't be here if it weren't for this amazing woman named Florence Nightingale, who pioneered this beautiful profession of nursing. She was a trailblazer for epidemiology, mathematics, medical reform, and not only did she treat the patient's illnesses, she treated them as a whole and ensured the psychological health was cared for as well. And since this award is so aptly named after her, I will try my best to hold a candle next to this lady with the lamp. Alright, so our first segment is about how Florence was an amazing communicator and statistician. This woman created the Rose diagram to prove the soldiers' deaths were attributed to poor sanitary conditions as opposed to their battlefield injuries. I, on the other hand, am just the go-to data girl at work with my wonderful spreadsheet. But here's Lauren to tell you a little more about that.
My name is Lauren Wysocki. I work with Claire at Beaumont on the nurse clinician team working to reduce heart failure readmissions. Claire is a true asset to the team. She helped redesign the workflow to not only make it efficient, but enable it to be able to collect data to understand where we need to improve to ultimately make sure our patient interventions are having the greatest success and our patients and families feel supported as they transition back to home in their regular daily lives. Through this process, Claire always has the courage to ask questions, which I think shows so much better character and allows us to do more data discovery on the right interventions we can support for our patients. With her strengths and her talents, as I said, we're so lucky to have Claire and her statistician mind like Florence Nightingale on our team.
Okay, thank you, Lauren. Alright, so our next segment is about how Florence was calm. She saw the patient as a whole, and she was active in the community. She cleaned up the hospital at Scutari. She created standards to ensure the soldiers' daily cleanings, dressing changes, clean linen, drains were cleared. She ensured fresh air, fresh food, and water. She even continued to champion the nursing profession and demand healthcare reform while she battled illness herself. On a smaller level, I was able to participate in a dental mission trip during my honeymoon in October 2016. Here's Dr. Nathan Martsky of Modern Dentistry to tell you all about it. He's also my dentist and my brother-in-law.
Hi folks, I'm Dr. Nathan Martsky. I'm a dentist in Royal Oak, and I'm speaking on behalf of Claire Tumagkop, who also happens to be my sister-in-law. In October of 2016, along with the help from my wife Angelie and her family, we set up a dental mission in Patotan, which is near Iloilo. One of the local dentists there was nice enough to donate clinic space and set up patients for us in advance. Basically anybody that needed help, we were there to help them. Every member of our team that we took along helped out in one way or another, whether it was with translating, setting up the room, sterilizing instruments, or assisting chairside. And without any sort of previous dental experience, Claire ended up becoming my lead assistant. Now, it was helpful that she had experience in the OR, but she certainly showed that she can step outside of her comfort zone to care for people in any situation. And to me, that shows that she's compassionate, it showed that she's professional, and she's just willing to do whatever it takes for the well-being of the patient. It got to the point where Claire even pulled a tooth. Now, I'm not suggesting that I want her to go to dental school, but because I think she's a fantastic nurse. But again, she will do whatever it takes in any situation for the well-being of the patients. And for that, I want to thank you, Claire. Thanks again.
Aw, thanks, Nathan. And here are some shots from that day, as well as some pics of me participating within the community, working with World Medical Relief, First Aid Tents, and Arts Beats and Eats. And here are some of my coworkers from surgery to talk about what it was like to work with me.
Hi, my name is Claire McLean. I have been a nurse for about 6 years, and I've worked with Claire for the majority of them. It's been a pleasure working with her this entire time. She has always shown a lot of passion for the patient. She's an excellent patient advocate, has never had a problem standing up for her patients, which is important. It was important in surgery, especially because they're in such a vulnerable position, and I know I could always depend on her to do the right thing for the patient. She is always really willing and eager to learn new things, and she puts her heart and soul into picking up new things. She's also really a team player and really thorough and detail-oriented. I always knew that if she was setting up a case for me, or if I was going to be taking, giving her a break, or she was giving me one, that her handover report was always incredibly thorough, and that she thought about everything, and nothing was missed. She really is an excellent nurse, and I am happy to know her as a nurse and as a friend, and she really does a great job.
Hi, my name is Ashley Hamilton. I'm a Surg Tech on Team 1. I met Claire about 2 years ago when I was fresh out of school and had just graduated and been hired, and she is one of the first nurses that I met here. From the very beginning, she has been a huge help for me, from teaching me, better ways to count, sterility, being a patient advocate. She has been a big helper for me. She's been a rock to lean on. It's been wonderful getting to know her and befriending her. When she left our team, I inherited her tiny book of magic that's got notes in it for everything you can think of. Between like directions in the hospital, to where we keep things, to things that you need to keep in mind while you're in the operating room. So getting to know her has been one of the better acquaintances I've made in my life. So I'm very happy for her.
Thanks, friends, for your videos, and thank you to Florence Nightingale, and thank you to all of you for watching my video. I hope you all have a wonderful time tonight, and keep your eye out for my next vlog on my website. Vote for me, Claire Marie!